What's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today we're going to be talking about the best altcoins for March. Right now, March is going to be a great month for these altcoins because they're going to have a nice little mainnet launch. They're going to be listed on an exchange, and there's going to be a few that actually is going to fit a nice narrative that will go into effect later part of March. So I want to get you guys a little early onto this. So the first pick is Relio. Now, I've talked about Relio so much on my channel, so I won't go crazy in depth on this as of right now, but it's sitting at 8 cents at a $4.7 million market cap. If you guys want a fully in-depth video about it, check out the cards up top. I talk all about Relio, on why Relio will be big. Right now, Relio will have their alpha launch this month, coming up here in March. Basically towards the end of March, their alpha launch will be happening. So I believe that will be a nice little catalyst to boost up Relio from these prices as of right now. So you guys can get on the boat and get ready to see Relio take off. Now, the next pick I got for you guys, I've talked about this, is Galileo protocol, guys. Galileo protocol is the first quant KRC altcoin in their ecosystem, all about tokenizing assets, real world assets, right? So they finally going to be listed on the LCX exchange, where they basically did their pre-sale, their private sale and things like that on. So as you guys can see, exciting news, the official listing date for the Leo X token on both LCX and Uniswap will be announced in a few days. That was February 26th. So in a few days we can see it should be early March. They're going to be talking about the listing, and it's going to be very interesting to see what is going to happen with this. But you guys should pay attention to Galileo protocol, because I believe as soon as they listed, there's going to be some big shills. A lot of people are going to be talking about Galileo protocol, and as of right now, they actually did exciting news right now. We're introducing significant changes to our tokenomics that will benefit the users, guys. Right, so first, we're reducing the supply of the Leo X token from 200 million to 150 million. So they burned 50 mil from before the launch, right? The burning mechanism presented in the white paper will be maintained, and we will continue to use a percentage of all exchange fees connected to Galileo protocol to buy Leo X and burn it until the total tradable supply of Leo X falls below 112.5 million. So that is nice, right? There's a lot more things that you can go ahead and read on here. It's a nice little long little thread, which you can also just check out the Medium article to understand a little bit more. So that has me a lot more excited for Galileo protocol. Now, before I continue on with the video, I would like to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 10K subscribers, about 100 away. So if you guys would like to help me reach that milestone right there, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video. Comment what's your favorite altcoin for March if it's not listed on here. And what do you guys think about the ones I've listed on here, right? And don't forget to hit that bell button to get notified every time I'm uploading a new video. And lastly, check out the description down below for the Discord and the Patreon. Remember, the Patreon is a new tier regarding private sales. So if you guys would like to get into some upcoming projects private sales, join that Patreon. You also get some alpha calls. That Patreon is very valuable. So let's continue on with this video here. Now, a little narrative I can see getting kicked off is, I've talked about this early on in the channel, is ISO 20022 goes into effect March 20th, right? So that is going to be something that's going to be big. People are going to probably start to look more into these ISO tokens, right? And it probably create a little mini bull run for them, start to, get that shift on those altcoins. And that means the first altcoin I have to bring for you is Quant, right? We just talked about Galileo protocol being the first QRC20 token, right, in the Quant ecosystem, and now Quant probably is going to. Now, I believe if Quant starts to pump, Galileo probably will pump a lot, especially with the fact of it being its first altcoin in this ecosystem. Only sitting at $127 as of right now, a $1.8 billion market cap. Amazing tokenomics, guys. Right, so as soon as ISO goes into effect, people may start to look at these, and you may see a nice little jump on these, probably back to 140, 150, right? So that could be a nice little trade, but it'll start to, the rise of ISO 20022 tokens that people are going to start to look more into, right? You can see here from the chart, things is looking good for Quant, right? People are big fans of Quant, right? Now that also leads me into Algo, which I've also started to research a lot more, right? Some of the projects I actually started to add into my portfolio has actually gotten a grant from Algorand, right? So Algorand is also ISO 20022 compliant, right? And their ecosystem is looking very good, right? At a $1.8 billion market cap, 25 cents, up 1.5% on the day, right? And its all-time high was $3.56. I believe as soon as this starts to run up, we may see this at like $30 to $35 cents range. Soon as, like, you know, the message goes out. It's still very interesting to see what is going to happen, like with the whole messaging standard of ISO 20022, right? Is that going to affect XRP, XLM? There's a whole host of, like, you know, those other altcoins that it could potentially affect, right? And that leads me to the last project here, HBAR, right? HBAR has been, you know, killing the game, right? Bringing in some huge companies onto their governing council. Recent news of them adding Dell to their governing council. HBAR seems very much unstoppable as of right now, at a $1.9 billion market cap, 7 cents. We could see this at maybe 10 cents probably, right? Once the news starts to go in, right? The ecosystem for HBAR and Algorand is continuously growing, right? So these are going to be something that I'm going to be focusing on a lot, as especially for trades, long-term holds, which is probably going to be my favorite one, going to be with quant, just because of that tokenomics. The tokenomics, the quant is so beautiful, right? But those are the three altcoins that I believe could fit the narrative, well, not fit the narrative, but will fit the narrative and also pump. Of course, you have your other ISO 20022 tokens like XDC, XLM, XRP. Those can also fit this narrative as well to pump. So I believe all of them most likely will pump a little bit soon as March 20th comes around. That news comes around. I want to know what the news is how the news is gonna like push it out, right? What are people going to start to see? What are the headlines going to be for ISO 20022? But what is your take on this? What is your favorite altcoins for March? Leave that in the comment section down below, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.